I'm starting to see, obviously, we're seeing media clips every day. Him having a highlight catch every practice this week. It seemed like every day he had something like that this week. But then you see a lot of people who may have been reluctant to say that he'll make the team. Everyone's saying, oh, yeah, well, I think he'll make the team now. And we're hearing that from so many like Kansas City media outlets, like Airhead Prize, one of them, Airhead Addict. How about those Chiefs? You're starting to see people come around a little bit, but it's weird because it's like, why are you so reluctant to say, fine, he'll make the team now? I don't understand. Like, isn't the whole point of this whole thing like to get the best 7 or 6 bodies in the receiver room? I mean, don't we want the best players in our lineup? And I know people have said Justyn Watson. Well, what are you gonna do with him? He's a nice guy, you know. Um, like honestly, at the end of the day, I don't think we care who's a nice guy. I think we want the best people out there. And I think Justyn Ross is clearly one of the best guys in the receiver room based on what he's shown in practice. And apparently there's rumors that in the indoor practice sessions that we haven't seen, apparently he's lighting it up in there. So, like, don't we want the best guys? I don't understand why there's – and it also seems like people are just so stuck to their predictions for the active 53-man roster. They want to be right so badly. They don't want this guy to succeed. It's just weird because, like, shouldn't be that way. Who cares what Airhead Pride projected 53-man roster? Who cares what Airhead Addict's 53-man roster projection looks like? If at the end of the day, if we're seeing these guys ball out during practice, during training camp sessions and the video clips that we see, who gives a shit who your projected 53-man roster? I don't think anyone cares. Really, no one cares. We want the best guys out there. We want to win. I don't think we care about how about those Chiefs projections. We don't care about Airhead Addicts projections. We don't care about Airhead Prize predictions. We don't care about our predictions. We don't even have 53-man predictions because we want to see the best product out in the field. And if Justyn Ross is that guy, then he's that guy. But Justyn Watson, he's a nice guy. He interviews well. Who cares? I mean, that's great. He's a nice guy. That's awesome. You know, maybe he'll get a job, you know, in media after when he's done in the NFL. But, like, who really cares? I mean, I've seen so many of these things this week. Oh, like, you know, Andy Reid said some great things about him. Oh, yeah? Well, I could point to a million other things where Andy Reid said a lot of great things about a guy, and then the guy didn't even make the roster. I got a good example. Josh Gordon last year. Josh Gordon, we were on the Josh Gordon train all year last year. And what happened? What happened? Josh Gordon didn't make the team. And we wanted Josh Gordon to make the team. He didn't make the squad. But we heard a lot of times the receivers coach talking great about Josh Gordon. Andy Reid saying great things about Josh Gordon, and he didn't make the team. So take that for what you will. When a coach says a lot of good things about a guy, the niceties don't always equal a spot on the active roster. So again, I think it's great to see a lot of people coming around on Justyn Ross, but why were people so reluctant? It was like almost like they had a side to these things. There is no side. We're all on the same side. We should all be on the same side, and that is we want the best 53 guys to be on the active roster. So, like, this whole, fine, I guess I'm coming around to Justyn Ross. Why are you doubting him in the first place? And why did it seem like you're so reluctant for that whole thing? Anyway, I just wanted to say that. I wanted to clear the air on that because that really just – I've seen that a lot this week, and it kind of bothered me. And, yeah, if the team wants Justyn Ross being the active roster and if he's looking at the part as he is looking at all these clips – I think we're good to go with Justyn Ross being the active roster. Again, a lot of time left. We have all the preseason games to see how everything goes. And more practices, more things will come out around these guys. But right now, it looks like Justyn Ross is a lock to be on the roster. And it looks like this guy's going to be catching a lot of balls this year. A lot. You know, anywhere 10 plus is a lot for me for this guy. If he gets surpassed what Justyn Watson gave us last year, great. But we'll see. A lot of time left. You got 3 preseason games.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your podcasts.